Got it?
We're good. We're done.
All right. Okay, we'll call our commissioner meeting to order. Please stand for the flag. Sheriff, will you lead us, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we'll open up with the minutes from our last meetings.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes.
We have a motion. I'll give the second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Claims.
I'll make a motion, we approve the claims.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? I will second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? VSO report. Do we have our VSO officer here? All right. Health department. I don't see anybody from our health department.
So, before we go from VSO and everything else, I think this gentleman right here, this Ronald Scott,
Yeah.
I have spoke to him on the phone, and I would like to, you're here, this is where this falls under. Do you mind if we,
Works for me. Go ahead, Ronald.
I'm here to defend myself. I got a call from her, one night last week. And she asked about, I replace veteran markers. The government has a program that we replace veteran markers. And I took it on myself, that's what I do. And the government pays for the marker, they send the marker to Shums, I take the marker out and I send it. I send the bill to you. Used to be $70, now it's $200. She questioned me on whether I sent these markers or not. Just a second, I want to show you something.
well, I would appreciate you not to come past the table.
There's the cemetery, there's the old marker, there's the new marker, and the other two markers I changed, right there. That's proof that I changed those markers. So why did you quiz me on whether I did change those markers or not?
So,
You said something about money. I heard you mention the word money. I mean, you're the one that set the $200 marker.
we do. As a county, we do allow, through our budget from the VSO office, to replace these markers.
Right.
We have other entities that do this job as well.
Right.
So a claim was issued to us, which was a single handwritten piece of paper. It did not have an address on it.
That's the form I've always used.
You asked me to explain this.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, I got that form
Well,
from
I'm not
Shell.
finished explaining it.
Okay, explain.
And I do feel that you took it in the wrong sense, and I apologize if I presented it in that sense. But I'm explaining to you what came to my attention is a claim form from our phone call, and today your passion in regards to doing this, which I said to you that day, that I appreciate your passion. The only thing that I'm asking, and I'm one commissioner, if the other, which there's only one today, are okay with a claim form that's handwritten, then I guess that is how we will pay the claim. But my recommendation is that you attach to this your acknowledgement of the grave that needs the veteran marker, which is what you submit to the federal.
We have to send a picture too.
I think those documentations would be good for us as well, for our files, because we get asked to present to taxpayers all the time different documents. This is just one example where it exactly what it is.
We got another form one time and we just didn't use it. This form I got from Shell Monument, okay? The one that you saw. And that's the one I've used all along. And how come all at once we have to do something different? Because I have turned these in, brag on myself, I've replaced 65 markers, okay? Myself personally, I've probably replaced
So
20.
let's clarify. You have replaced 60 plus markers.
No, well, I didn't replace, well, Shell did some of them and then I've been doing them lately, okay?
Okay, so I thank you for clarifying that, because that's where it came to our attention.
Mhm.
That what is this claim? And I'm only doing my due diligence by asking the question.
Jack Troll told me, let's show monument. He said, Ron, why don't you start setting these markers? And at the time, I was on the Dale Cemetery Board. In fact, I was the president. He said, you set these markers and you take that money and give it to the Dale Cemetery. So I'm taking the money and I'm pocketing the money, okay? I'm not trying to rip you off, okay? I'm sorry, man, you're bringing it up now.
Would you be more comfortable if we had a different form to give you to?
You do have a different form, I'm sorry, me and the wife, we didn't do it. I think it came from you, didn't it? You sent me a different.
Yeah, Clay.
So we've got a better form for you now.
Yeah,
In regards to replacing the veterans markers that require this due diligence.
yeah, I am a
And
veteran.
your conversation and
He does-
myself,
I've never had anything to do with him. No, I've never had anything to do with the veteran service officer.
I understand, except that is where this budget comes from. And you asked me to send you a copy, and that was what I would like. I've asked the VSO officer to get those documents together, because you're not the only person that does the replacement of these markers. Is that correct?
Can I add something?
I would love for you to.
Okay, so here's kind of what happened. Chris is new, and I have a new AP person. So when the bill came in, we directly sent it down to the VSO to sign a claim form, because we have to have it signed, because then we bring it in here to get it approved. And because my accounts payable person didn't know what it was, so gave it to Chris. So
Okay.
then Chris got it, and he didn't know what it was. So then he was calling, trying to figure out. So we were just trying to get signatures and
Okay.
the right claim forms
But I do think that we need the right documentation to back up the claim form.
there does, because I get audited.
I can do that. If you-
I know you can, and you said that day. So, and I appreciate you coming here today.
I'll send you, when I send it in, I'll do the pictures.
That'll work.
I'll make a copy.
Yeah,
Okay?
I
Is
just
that
need
all right?
Absolutely, I just need
And you said something
something.
about, like Rainy Funeral Home does markers. Well, Rainy doesn't replace markers. He's buying new markers sometime for replacement, all right? You can get a marker, you can get a marker. You've seen these bronze plaques in the cemetery. That comes through the federal government too. That's all free. This is all free through the government. That's their program. The government's got a lot of programs. I'm a veteran. I think those old boys deserve that, okay? I think
I don't
they deserve a
disagree.
good marker, and you saw the pictures of those markers, how bad they were. And, the government, I sent it to Wisconsin, then they send it to Nashville, they hire somebody to make the marker, and
Got
then,
that squared off?
okay?
We'll get your, make sure you get your piece of paper that you
Yeah.
need for that, and
All
then
right.
we'll be fine.
Like I say, next time I will say, you need my address and anything, or,
I'll get it off the form.
okay, 'cause you did send me one, my wife, good woman, she helps me.
Very much. Thank you.
Can I brag, I've been doing this for 25 years.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you doing that.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
get
Here's your photos.
Actually, that I said, had it on my chest, okay? You called in.
I was just doing my due diligence.
All right,
Okay,
thank you very much, sir.
you're welcome.
Sheriff's Department.
Things are good, I mean, it's, a new year, so we've got, working on getting our budget signed out and getting our expenses paid.
All right.
Here.
I don't see anybody here from the Highway Department. We didn't get any.
No, we sent out about seed denning.
Okay. You want to request?
I don't know that we should let it go. Just so we have a backup of a cleaning service. Did we send it to any, we just put it out for bid like we would anything else?
And we had 4 people call requesting this.
Okay, but no one
No one
submitted.
submitted a bid.
All those in favor?
I,
Aye. All,
Some calls from, I think, all 3 commissioners about just the general process for roads and subdivisions. As a general, as the House's only regulations, those are then accepted by the county, at which point maintenance, upkeeping, any sort of repaving that needs. Typically, that is done at the beginning, when they're gonna build a home. That's gonna be part of the overall plan for those homes, that to make sure that the roads are properly extended. And the location improvement permits, the permits to build the homes are gonna be conditioned on that getting built. If the roads are not built before the homes are built, the ordinance, which is normal for most counties contemplates that, hey, if you want to get started on this house, you can. But you're going to, like I said, the county will come out, take a look at the road, make sure it's up to snuff, in which case, you guys would accept it into the county. Order wasn't followed for whatever reason. And, now it needs to be. So to the Plan Commission to make sure it gets corrected, one way, shape, or form. There's different ways to do that, but I'm happy to chat with, Plan Commission attorney in terms of next steps on that, but that'd be the process.
So this is in regards to the email that you sent today.
Yeah.
Did you get any response
No,
from
not
the
yet.
planning commission or
Well, not yet, but I did just send it
the attorney?
recently, yeah. No. Not yet, but we can.
So the issue was brought to it was brought to my attention by a property owner. I don't know about the other two commissioners. And then you are explaining this said situation. So it falls under the Advisory Plan Commission to make sure that going forward, kind of like Frank, you're a good example of a subdivision that is wanting to do, you're a developer, wanting to develop your property. I mean, you gave information, but how do we know that this is gonna be taken care of going forward?
Well, there's enforcement provisions. I mean, your permits cannot be granted, there are fines, there's a bond that has to be posted, I mean, if that's your question. But that's ultimately the Plan Commission's purview to make sure that that the ordinance is followed. And obviously, if you want to go that is the normal way most counties do it. If you want to go a different direction, you can. But that's how the ordinance is currently laid out, which is also the norm. I mean, typically in subdivisions, it's the developer that builds the roads and then they turn it over to the county.
So then do we want to wait to get a response from the planning commission and review with them?
I mean, that's up to you, yeah. I mean, I think it may make, to the extent you want to, you can calendar a checkup to see, what has transpired between that developer and the Plan Commission. And it doesn't really fall on, it really falls on the developer.
Okay.
All right, anything else on that, Josh?
No.
All right. As far as old business goes, I've got a little bit of old business. I think we had Todd Daming for the Port Authority and our other two.
So you're making a recommendation of
I'm
Todd Damon?
making a recommendation to accept the three that we had on there, which was Mike Kokenar, Donnie Furch, and Todd Daming.
And Todd is replacing,
Red.
okay, so there are 5 people on
I
the,
think 3 was all we had that their terms were up.
so I will second Todd Daming as our appointment to the Port Authority. It states on here that Michael Kokenar's term ended 12/31/2025.
Yes, and I just nominated for all 3 of them to be reappointed. And Donnie Furch too. I think Donnie was up too, wasn't he?
Yes.
All 3 of those,
So we have Don Furch, Michael Kokenar, and David Falkenberg.
no. Matty Boyd Todd Daming's taking,
I'm sorry, is
Yeah.
taking David Falkenberg's
Yes.
spot. Okay, I think we need to clarify if this Shelby Lashway is. I don't think that that is correct.
What is the, you're not sure about?
So, last January, I guess we need to look at the appointments from last year. I want to say that we made a change after January and moved Shelby Lashley to the Economic Development Commission Board. And we were looking for a replacement of the Port Authority position for Shelby Lashley. So we still need one more.
Okay. Because Shelby is definitely on the Economic Development Commission, but the question is he also on the Port Authority? Okay.
I think you made the comment that they can't be on both.
Right, assuming it pays, and we've confirmed they
So
do.
basically, we'll have to come up with one more.
Okay.
So we've got these three right here. I made a motion to accept the three that we had.
Okay.
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, and we need to come up with one more for Port Authority. Okay, we had for the planning and zoning, and
We have an opening on the planning board, which also had individuals on the zoning board. I do have somebody that would like to do it or willing to do it. I don't know if you want to term that Matt Boyd.
okay, I will make a motion that we accept Matty Boyd.
Do we have confirmation from Matt?
Yes,
He contacted you?
I called him because Jim called me and I had to get his phone number and I called him.
I didn't have his phone number.
So you talked to him today?
Yes, this is about, I don't know what time it was.
I'm just verifying because I spoke to him yesterday and
Yeah,
I
he
was
wasn't
verifying.
sure. He asked me a lot of questions
For the
and I
planning and zoning.
answered him, so he said yes, he would do it.
Okay, so we're taking and putting
Where Bob Ricky was at.
Matt Boyd
Mhm.
for the Advisory Plan Commission.
And then he's also.
Are we also going to ask for an appointment of the Board of Zoning Appeals?
I asked for that.
Yes.
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right. On any of the other boards, where are we at?
Looks
I don't
like
have
you've
anything
got,
else.
yeah, Alcohol Beverage Board, Lamar Conservancy District, there's two, I think, on that one.
You said something about that.
I don't have any others at this time.
So we can go, we'll just
We'll just table it till,
table it till the next round.
Mariah Hill is another one to think about.
Okay,
Oh, and also the library.
okay. All right, then, any more new business?
so we need to schedule a finance board meeting. Do you have any information as the auditor for that?
She'll be ready at the 20th meeting, if you wanna do it.
Okay, you wanna do it at quarter 2:45?
Yeah, do we have anything going on before that? I don't think we do. So 2:45.
Second, I will second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, anything else on new business? If not, I will ask for a
Well,
motion.
I wanna ask, did you wanna discuss the ordinance that you sent out this week? And,
Well, so when I sent two things, sent one thing today. I'm asking, I guess, for approval to take it to him.
okay. So,
Is that the way
do we
I'm
need to
supposed
bring
to
that
do
to the table, or?
Not yet, because I wanna talk to him about it and make sure that everything I'm doing.
I
and
read
then-
that, I've got no problem. If not, anything else, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
We have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Thank you all very much.
Today would have been a good day for the engineer to bring